You mentioned, marketing, advertising has changed so much over the last few years. What are some trends that you're seeing, and what have you seen over the last couple of years?
So I started in, again, the early 2000s. So I've got, I'm pretty young for most other professions, but in digital marketing, I'm kind of a grandfather. So I can say, like, I've been around for most of it, which is nice. Again, in other fields, I'm still a kid. But in the past 20-ish years, there was, about 5, 6, 7 years ago, the ability to not abandon, but really deprioritize creative. Things that you could get away from a successful digital marketing campaign, spending money and being quite profitable at getting net new customers. You could get away with deprioritizing how good your copy was, how good your creative was, the content, what you're sharing with an audience or prospective customer. It didn't really have to be that sophisticated. As an example, you could advertise on social media with a stock photo and a pretty short call to action, and that could make you a ridiculous amount of money if you were good at targeting. So it's changed probably around in the last 3 or 4 years significantly, and not just social networks, search engines as well, and display or banner ads. In those vehicles, in those marketing vehicles, about 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, you started to see a trend to, and maybe it was the audiences got more sophisticated or more annoyed because advertisers and clients weren't putting in the effort to do good content, things that are compelling that you want to read or watch. So you could really get away 5 years ago with targeting someone, like if you're the exact right customer for my client, and I know exactly who you are, that the creative wasn't really that important, it was about targeting, and now it is very much you have to have both. I think the easiest examples are a Facebook, and LinkedIn's is getting there, but a Facebook in particular is really pushing for advertisers, if you want to be successful, the message, and not just static image versus a video, but like the things that you're sharing with your prospective customers, it's got to be compelling, it's got to be good, it's going to be well written and good images and good video. So that's changed. I don't see that slowing down. I think the weight and focus on the creative process, it's been a nice kind of resurrection.